Alright, welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna drop, I guess.
He's gonna dream drop that distance.
Because it's running out of time.
Did you know?
Did you know that?
Did you know? I'm still subscribed to them, even though their content has gotten a
lot
lot
worse.
less interesting over the past... well, I've come to the realization that, like, you can only do a fact channel about a specific topic of things for so long until you
run out.
literally run out of fucking things to talk about.
Yeah.
Like,
There's that mechanic, Chris, that everybody loves.
Oh, yeah, man, time to dream drop that distance. I love being in the middle of doing something and then told to stop doing it to do something else. It's a ton of fun.
Well, let's slow the drop gauge. We'll take the rest as money.
Dude, you want to upgrade all your other stats?
No, but they're only temporarily.
Wow, well, that's kind of lame, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. They've been doing that channel for, like, 5-ish years, though, now, or something. Fucking
Yes.
Did You Know Gaming, and it's literally at the point where I'm just like, they're just, like, repeating the same facts, like, over and over again, but in new titled videos.
Did you know that...
Did you know that Super Mario once was going to wear sunglasses in sunshine, and then you're just like, yes, I know, you told me this like 3 times.
7 episodes ago?
Once in 2012, once in 2016, and once again now in 2022.
Did you know...
Like, they're now, like, uploading, like, compilations of, like, all the facts for, like, specific consoles or specific, like, IPs. And I'm just
Hey,
like,
whatever
this is
they
just
have
the
to do.
stuff that, like, we've already seen, but in long format videos.
Chris, whatever they have to do, right?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I can't blame them. You can't stop
Yeah,
doing
if
it
you're
once
making
you
money.
start. Yeah, like, once you got an audience, you can't stop. Like, you have to keep doing it until people literally stop watching. The problem is they started a second channel called, like, Did You Know Gaming Clips, which was just, like...
Short versions of it.
Yeah, it was, like, facts that didn't fit into, like, topics of videos, which made sense when their main channel wasn't just a hodgepodge of random facts.
Yeah.
Which it has since devolved into because there's only so many things you can bring up as facts. So now they just, like, do what they did with the Clip channel, and then they stopped using the Clip channel for, like, fucking 2 years or something, and then they were just like, we're gonna use this as a shout-out for Chinese channels, and I'm like, well, that sounds neat. And then, like, they did it for, like, 3 fucking creators and never did it again.
Good shit, man.
And I was like, how pointful. And then they used it as, like, the collage channel of, like, all the other facts. And then they just started putting those on the main channel, too. And I was like, what is the point of any of this?
Don't you love that? I said sarcastically.
Yeah, it's like, if you don't know what to do with the second channel, and you can't think of content for it, stop fucking using it and focus on your main channel. What are you doing?
Do you remember what buttons I have to do that thing? Oh, I did it. Okay, cool.
I don't know what buttons they are,
I
but I do
figured it out.
remember you figuring it out.
I did figure it out.
What
I
buttons
thought
were
it was
they?
these buttons. It's these two. It's triangle and circle.
Ah, I see.
But, you know, sometimes when I hit it, it doesn't do anything. But sometimes when I do, it does.
I understand.
Because it's game logic.
I understand.
I understand that reference.
I understand that. Hey, I understood that reference.
I love that there's a scene in The Avengers where one of the characters is talking to Steve Rogers and they make a joke about the Wizards of Oz.
Yeah.
And he's like, I understood that
I
reference.
understood that reference.
Because it would have came out when he was not frozen in ice.
Yeah. True.
I was like, that's clever writing.
I remember when this movie was new.
Flying monkeys. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I love... Captain America is my favorite, because he existed solely to fight Nazis, which then makes his, like, existence on the planet very confusing.
Yeah, well, you gotta remember, Chris, there's still Nazis out there.
Yeah. Well, I like that they're just like, oh, he's frozen.
He was
So that's why
frozen today!
He still exists in the year 2022.
I want to try something
Obviously.
dumb that I think I can do. Training toys. We're gonna use this one. We're gonna paint this guy blue.
Nice. He is looking slightly more blue.
Okay.
Nice.
And then this guy. We're gonna paint...
You're doing shit.
We're not painting him shit! We're gonna paint him red.
Fancy. You can't do this. Nintendo finds it illegal.
You're right. There we go. Now he's red and this guy's bluer and this guy still is color. It's gross.
This guy's blue and this guy's red.
And it changes in here and this guy's... Oh, this is so great. I'm so glad you Nintendo. That almost made sense.
It sure did. It sure did.
Oh, and now we're in the weird part of the town where there was gypsies or whatever. I don't know, man. Nintendo.
Oh, man.
Wait, no, that would be Disney.
And Square Enix.
Yes.
They're the ones that are stuck in a box.
Stuck in a box.
Those are Square, I get it.
They're Square Enix.
Remember when they were just Enix and then another separate group called Square, and then they were just like, let's combine forces and conquer the world with JRPGs.
And then they did.
And then they did.
I remember that.
Me too. It was way back in the 90s, I believe.
The heyday of 99.
The heyday of 98, maybe 2001. Whenever that was.
It was way back in the year, way back.
I know they were still separate up until the PlayStation 1.
I think
Because
you're
I
right.
believe there was still... I believe Final Fantasy VII was still released as Squaresoft.
Yes, I
Not
believe you are
Square
correct.
Enix.
I
So maybe it was like
believe
2001 they combined, or 2000 or something.
Yes.
It's the weirdest company merger ever, though, because there was no reason. Because they were both doing well. Normally when a company merges, it's because one of them is doing kind of shit. But, like, they were both doing perfectly fine, and they just were
They
like,
just wanted
"Let's
to become the
merge."
mega corporation,
Like,
Chris.
they really did.
It's like you don't understand how marketing works.
Apparently not. My favorite thing about Square Enix is the fact that they opened up an animation studio in Hawaii, and it wasn't at all so that their head animator could live in Hawaii
And wherever
instead
go,
of
whatever he
Japan.
Of course, I would not expect anything else.
They literally built it up in Hawaii, and then they sent like all their best animators to go live in Hawaii at the studio to, air quotes, train the new animators.
They just wanted to vacation there.
Pretty much.
I don't blame them either.
I mean, if my corporation was just like, we're building a new animation headquarters, where do you want it? And I was like, Hawaii, and they were like, sure. I'd be like, seriously? Cool. Alright. Awesome. I'll see you in Hawaii.
I'll take it.
It's like the most expensive place to build an animation
It
studio.
really is.
Literally, like, you couldn't have picked a more pricey place in the US to build one.
My buddy is stationed out there in the military, and he's like, dude, it's really expensive out here.
Dude,
He's
Hawaii?
like, yeah, I know.
Hawaii is horrendously expensive. It's also why Native Hawaiianers fucking hate Americans, because the only people who can live in Hawaii now are rich mainlanders,
Rich
and
snobs.
all the purebred Hawaiians can't live there anymore, and are now forced to flee their state.
Yeah, that's
Because
kind of
it's
sad.
Literally too expensive. That's capitalism for you.
Capitalism.
And that's why we need to
That's
conquer
capitalism.
more other small tropical countries. Because then it will alleviate the border, it will alleviate the burden on Hawaii. Isn't that right, the Philippines?
Holds up and
Honestly, there's a good chance they'll just join us as a state soon enough.
the Philippines.
Yeah.
That would probably be good.
Because, like, it's like pretty 50-50 right now. Like, half of them want to join, and the other half do absolutely want nothing to do with the US.
I don't blame them.
So it's a good chance in, like, 10 or 20 years, they'll just be like, you know what, fuck it.
I don't blame them. Okay, what did we make, Chris? Did we make a lizard man? Oh, dude, nice.
Wow, you're right.
We made a snail.
Man.
We have to use it.
His eyes all fucked up in color.
I think we have to use it.
I agree. He's escargot.
He is terrifying.
Get it? He's food. We should eat him.
There.
We should eat him.
We're gonna change our party. We're gonna use it instead of the bat. And
he is A rank, so.
So we're also gonna paint him a color. What do you want to paint him, Chris? We have green and yellow.
Let's go with yellow just because we have fucking 20 yellow. Nice.
I think it's disgusting, but I love it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, so we need escargot.
Yeah, escargot.
We'll get rid of the cat.
Goodbye,
the cat dog thing. Cat dog.
Cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog.
A cat dog. Cat dog.
Bag on the middle and bag in town. Y'all got to see him in the cat dog pound.
Cat dog. Cat dog.
Fucking Cat Dog was a weird show.
It really was.
Cat Dog was a fucking weird show.
It really was.
They had a whole movie about finding their parents.
Cat Dog!
Because that was like the main thing with the show, is that they were trying to figure out who their parents were. So they got a movie to try and explain it, and literally the explanation was, we don't know who your parents are.
I don't blame it, you know, I would want to know what the fuck my parents were too.
We're your adopted parents. We still have no idea where you guys came from.
I would also like to know that.
And I was like, man, what a statement. I assume they were genetically created in like some sort of horrific lab.
Yeah, same.
Because that would be right in the tone of that show.
There's normal like animals in that show world too, right?
Yes, there's a lot. Well, there's like an episode where they like split up and attach new butts to themselves surgically. Become like two separate fucking cat and dogs for like an episode.
I forgot that show was weird.
And with that knowledge, I'm just like, wait, they can like attach entire new lower torsos with no problems in this world. I have reason to believe they're probably just like a medical experiment then. It's just like tossed upon the world.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate part.
Like, without a doubt. Because it'd be right in line with the weird, fucked up tone of that
was going
show.
on with that stuff.
Yeah, like, that show had a whole bunch of, like, weird fucked up shit all the time for, like, no reason that would just never be elaborated on.
Don't you love that stuff, I said sarcastically?
I do. It's fantastic.
What the fuck are we doing with Sora here? I honestly can't remember.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're digging up someone's grave and stealing their, like, bones or something.
That's what it seems like to me. So, I guess we're doing the right direction.
I mean, it happens to the best
Find the
of
secret
us.
passion and keep moving. Okay, cool.
Find the secrets and then keep dying.
Secrets.
Melon.
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 Spice melange?
Spice melange.
Are we in Dune now?
No. Why would you be in Dune?
Because that's where Spice melange is.
No. These are the catacombs.
Your spirits have found something.
Oh my god, Derek, how did you not notice that incredibly obvious hole in the wall? That I also didn't see.
Well, it looks like the right direction, so you know what we have to do, Chris?
Go in the wrong direction?
Correct.
How do you know that's not just a secret?
Secret. Oh.
See, that's the right direction.
That's the right direction.
That was the secret. Have you never played Doom?
You're right.
Actually,
Standing in the gas will make you drop faster.
Actually,
smash the trap to get rid of the thing. Yeah, Spice melange.
So anyways,
I started
for people who are curious, because I know people know of Doom, but people haven't played Doom. OG Doom. People have like played Doom. Even the people who played Doom haven't played Doom, right? They've played either the console ports, which are like weird, or they've played like the new, more recent versions on consoles that use like WASD or fucking analog sticks. OG Doom didn't have WASD. You moved left and right strafe style with the arrow keys, and you could move back with the down arrow, I believe. But to move forward, you had to hold right click.
This is kill a bunch of every alien thing in the game, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
It was the first person shooter.
They were still figuring it out.
Especially on PC. So literally the way you move forward was by holding down right click.
They were figuring it out.
And you'd shoot with left click, which was normal. But it's just the idea of like I don't even think you had the ability to walk backwards in the original game. I think you could just strafe left and right with the arrow keys. Hold right click to move forward, and then like shoot, and that was fucking like it for controls, if I remember correctly. And the only reason I remembered this recently is I was watching this. There's a guy I watch on YouTube every now and again.
Now and again?
Now and again.
Nope, now in a game, that makes it even better.
He was a Minecraft player, but he would play like other games over the years
Oh, so he was
sick of playing Minecraft.
I understand completely.
Yeah, like most everyone who plays Minecraft.
What? Minecraft's the best game ever.
Sure, that's what they keep telling you.
That's what Microsoft keeps saying.
But I just remember because he was playing fucking like this was years ago now, but he was playing. It was. What's that fucking comedy shooter with the cell shading, 4 players, multiplayer, dumb as shit. It's got Claptrap in it.
Oh god, why am I blanking?
Fuck is the Borderlands.
Borderlands, yes.
He was playing Borderlands, I think 1 when it came out. This is how long ago this was.
And
he like accidentally showed his controls on screen, and he literally had it set up like old school Doom, where walk forward was like hold right mouse.
Why?
And I was just like, man, this dude is old. And literally everyone in the comments was just like, yo, what the fuck is your control scheme? Like, the fuck is this? He's like, this is how I learned how to play first-person shooters. This is how I play first-person shooters.
I mean, I give him credit for sticking to determination, but...
It just cracked me up. I'm just like, man, you know how fucking obnoxious that would be to get your head around nowadays? After all the years of, like, this is how they play.
This is how normal ones work now.
Yeah.
You have to go in every single time and fucking change the control.
Dude, I struggle to go back and play any fucking game that runs fucking Legacy, which is the fucking move forward and backwards on the left stick, but turn left and right on the right stick.
Ugh.
On the left stick, and then it's like look up and down is fucking on the right stick, but fucking strafing left and right is also on the right stick.
Oh no,
Like,
you're just describing it as confusing me.
Like, when I have to go back to play games like that, it's like a fucking pain in the ass. I'm like, oh god, that's right, this is how fucking first-person games work. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Fucking, the Prime games play like that. Metroid Prime 1 and 2, fucking, it plays like that. It's just people don't notice it as much because it has that lock-on to fucking aim for you.
Oh yeah,
Some people just don't remember that it controls like shit.
That was, I think I owned that on the GameCube.
I owned it for the Wii, which is the collection for the Wii, which is the vastly superior version of playing that game. Because it uses the modern control scheme, except you gotta aim with a fucking Wii remote, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, it's alright. You get used to it, at least. That you can get used to. Fucking Legacy Southpaw, or not, just Legacy. I remember it as Legacy Southpaw because fucking Call of Duty people used to make jokes about it all the time, which is just like, yeah, cool trick shot, bro, but can you do it on Legacy Southpaw?
I think I remember that.
And then we'd be like, fuck yeah, I can. Which is literally the old shitty controls, but swap the analog sticks.
That's
so that
dumb.
move up and down, so moving forward and backwards and turning left and right is on the right stick instead of the left stick, and the left stick has aim up and down, and then strafe left and right on the left stick instead of the right stick.
Oh yeah.
So it's just even more obnoxious to figure out what the fuck you're doing.
I gotta stand because I can't see things because of glare. Because dark room and plus glare equals I can't see.
Dude, what are you talking about? This is so easy to see.
Well, this was meant to be played on a handheld, Chris. That's the other thing.
I don't think that's not...
Right next to your face.
That's not an excuse. I had a... we would make in college, we would like make a couple games, and there was like a guy I would work with, and he would just be like... He'd make the game, and it would always be so fucking dark, and I'd be like, dude... Crank up the brightness, and he'd be like, it's not that dark, and I'm like, maybe to you, but to an average person, this is literally unplayable. Like, I can't see in shit.
I literally can't see anything.
Like, I can't see fucking anything.
That was the
it's
realest
like,
thing.
do you want people to play the game, or do you want people to turn it on, go meh, and then turn it off? Like, it's like, turn the fucking brightness up.
Turn that brightness up.
Oh, man.
I understand. I understand completely.
It, like, wasn't even a horror game, which is why it made no sense. Like, in a horror game, it's like, alright, maybe it makes sense, but, like, it's literally not meant to be a horror game. He just made the scene super fucking dark for no reason. I'm like, dude, crank the fucking brightness up.
Because he likes to not be able to see.
Apparently. I just imagine he's one of those people whose, like, monitor is actually a flashlight, and he just has the brightness on it cranked to max.
That has to be the reason.
And, like, that's the only fucking reason
that's
dude
the only reason I can think of.
Yeah. I hate that shit. I'm the kind of person where I get a new monitor and I crank the brightness all the way down to as low as possible, and then I'm just like, this is still too fucking bright.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
I hate bright screens. I don't mind it on like handhelds because it's tiny. If it's tiny light, but fucking on like full ass monitors, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, can you like chill the fuck out? Like, I don't need to stare at a flashlight for 8 hours. Like,
I'm with you.
And it's funny to me because people are just like, how do you use the thing with the lowest brightness? And then every program on their fucking computer runs in dark mode. And I'm just like, gee, I wonder.
Oh my god, no, I get it, man. There's a lot of things that I'm like, I'll leave it on the dark mode thing, because I like to be able to, you know, use things at night.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's one of those, like, if it's on dark mode, I'm not going to complain that it's not too it's not too dark, or it's not too bright, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I want it that way deliberately.
I love the, what was, there was like a great meme video where this guy's like, he was like streaming, I think. He was like playing CSGO, and he gets hit with a slap. He was playing CSGO at night in like a pitch black room, and then he gets flashbang, and literally his whole fucking face just becomes white. And I was just like, dude, this dude got like, flashbanged in real life.
It has to have been. It's the only reasonable excuse. Flashbang through the fucking door.
Like, it's stuff like that. That's why I keep my monitor brightness down as low as possible. That's the exact reason.
Because it's just like, no.
Because I don't need to be flashbanged in real life. Thank you at like 2 a.m.
Flashbang through the door.
Flashbang out. Dude, my favorite Call of Duty moments is always whenever I, like, outsmart my opponent with, like, the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, you love doing that.
I love shit like that. I had one where, like, I was getting shot at, so I, like, took cover, and I'm like, well, I know this dude knows where I am, because obviously you saw where I took cover. I literally have no way out of this cover except back the way I came. What do I have for tactical equipment? Smoke grenade. Why am I running smoke grenade? I am a fucking idiot. Alright, whatever, let's just see what it does. I literally threw the smoke grenade across from me, bouncing it off of, like, the roof back onto the thing in front of where he was. Smoke starts forming, and then I just butt rush him and fucking stab him through the smoke, and I'm like, I cannot believe this works.
That's you in a nutshell. I'd have it no other way, Chris.
It's how I like to play COD. Dumb, essentially.
If I'm winning, you're not winning. Well, even if I'm losing.
I've come to the realization, and yeah, exactly. I've come to the realization after playing Call of Duty for so many years that, like, the number one reason people die in Call of Duty is because they think, oh man, someone shot at me, I should start firing back. Maybe I'll kill them first, and that is never how it works out.
No. No, that is not the right choice.
I'm the kind of person in Call of Duty where if I get shot and I, like, can't see the person shooting at me, my immediate gut instinct is run away.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right reaction, to be honest with you.
And figure it out later.
To run away to a better vantage point, that's the correct answer.
Yeah, it's like, just fucking bail.
I'm gonna say we could pause it here, because I feel like there's gonna be a cutscene.
Probably.
Coming up soon.
So we'll see you guys in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.